thanks for the thumbs up already, everybody. I'm just going to put the old headphones on so I can actually hear what's going on, or at least hear myself, which is always a bit weird. So who have we got in tonight? SJ will be with us very shortly. She is just getting some sneakers, actually. She's been digging through the vaults, so to speak, the Pint of Stuff vaults. And I think she's going to bring out something other than the deconstructed blazers, but I don't know. She hasn't told me. And I think also she is going to bring out, I don't know, actually. What do we think that she's going to bring out for us tonight? Oh, hey there. It looks like Strix is in the house. How you doing, Strix? Yes. Hello, everybody. Let's add that to the broadcast. First comment of the evening. So, yeah, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hopefully, Leroy... Gentleman and a scholar. Yes, thank you, Leroy, for joining us tonight. And if you haven't heard, look at SJ diving in the last minute. Look at that. Oh, my word.
Evening, people. Evening.
Yep, she's just getting herself sorted. And so I will fill for time while we're like really just getting herself sorted. So, yes, I did a very quick bonsoir, Arnaud. It's good to see you. How are things out in where you are in France? Actually, remind us where you are, Arnaud. Are you? Hey, Annex as well. It's great to have you in the house tonight. Arnaud, I want to say you're in Lyon. Did I get that totally wrong? And obviously, SJ's always rocking a cool jumper. Strix, actually, right. Considering it's the first time that SJ's
Actually, it's not the first time.
All right.
It's been like a long time since I cut your hair.
It's been and some big dunk news, says Brett. Yeah, there's Fret. Oh, I've got to stop calling you that. Fret. Huge news. Yes, Arnaud. I can't keep up with the comments tonight. No sound. Has everybody got sound? Just let us know. Ozzy's got no sound. Let me know if you can hear me.
He hasn't got a skinhead, Leroy. He's got a patchy head.
I've got a patchy head.
It looks fine from the front.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I should charge for that. Right. Shall we do this?
Go on.
We're going to do this. We are going to do this, everyone. Thank you, Annex, for finally doing that. And Lewis Henderson finally able to make it to the I have sound. Amazing. Right, I'm going to do this, everyone. I can't hear myself right now. Zoom. So, look at that. Right.
Hang on. No. Hang on. Look at me. You messed it all up.
Right.
I put like the proper parting line in and everything.
Right, I'm gonna flick to the other camera. So, right, like it's not that bad, is it? Right, don't laugh. Don't laugh.
It's the back. It kind of looks a bit monk-like.
I'm going to turn around. And you can all see SJ's first go with proper clippers. Like these were wired clippers. Once upon a time, about 10 years. In fact, no, longer than that. When did you used to shave it for me?
A very long time ago.
I think
before you had a fat face.
In the early noughties, when I looked like I probably needed to eat something.
You kind of looked like you were in train spotting.
I did. I was going for that train spotting look. SJ, I think Huxley's got himself locked in the front room.
Oh God!
Can you go and
I thought he was with you.
Can you go and rescue him? I've just heard some whining, so we're just going to flick back to the front camera. So evening, Andy. Before you had a fat face, yeah. She's not wrong. Like I just put on a fair few pounds in the last 5 years. But for a while, you wouldn't believe it, but this was a very gaunt face. Yes, very gaunt. So yeah, I would say it's a pretty good cut. It's not bad. And also like, you know what it's like when you first had your hair cut? It feels so good. It feels like I've been to the barber today. So, I reckon 3 more cuts, and I won't need to go to the barber that often. Oh, my word. Oh, no, Huxley, don't wag your tail. Don't wag your tail, because all the cables are going like mad. At any moment, we could be disconnected from the internet because, hey, Jay Dolan, how you doing? So what's playing in the background? So what we have there is it's a passport video I found on YouTube. I think hopefully that's what it is. I don't know what they're doing now. I'm just going to turn around. They're burning something. I daren't look. I was just thinking like how I could make the background look slightly more interesting, and just to get a bit of movement in. So yeah, and I had this random old projectory thing lurking. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put my headphones back on.
What are you doing, dog?
And that's better already. I can hear myself.
The dog's going a bit crazy. What are you doing?
What, me?
No, the dog.
I'm not doing anything. I'm about to crack a beer. So if you joined us so my first attempt at IG Live, my phone was going mental, and so literally the camera wouldn't work. So I tried to do that. I had to shut every single out. Anyway, no one wants to hear that. So tonight's beer, as previewed earlier on Instagram Live, Elvis juice. Although that's not focusing because
no one cares what beer you've got.
Everyone cares about beer. Everyone cares about beer.
So how is everybody?
Yeah. How's the week gone?
Yeah, I mean it's been. I know we
waffled.
You waffled.
I waffled.
You waffled on Wednesday, but yeah, it's been a bit of a weird old week. Bit of a weird weekend. Just weird, to be honest.
Aussie's good.
Aussie's good. That's good. I mean, we did the food shop yesterday. That was
that was novel.
An adventure in itself.
I can highly recommend though electric scooters.
Yeah, so we scooted out to our supermarket with our little backpacks and did our little weekly shop. Had to queue for like an hour nearly. Maybe that's a slight exaggeration. Half an hour to get in the store. Bit of social distancing, you know. And then I mean it's quite civilized in the store. And then scooted back, and then that was the day.
It was yesterday. So are those legal?
No, they're not.
Let's say that they're ambiguous when it comes to the law. Very ambiguous when it comes to law in the UK. We had these in the US, so they're obviously overpowered. But we won't tell the old Bill that. I keep it on setting 2 of 6, and it still went bloody fast. Anyway, right. So tonight, what we doing tonight? So,
I don't know what we're doing tonight.
So clearly, we've not really been outside much to wear shoes. So I've been digging through. I've been digging through the archive a little bit, and I think they own the place. It's not. I hear you, Lewis. So we're very discreet, because I'm acutely aware that they can be irritating, and so we're a little bit like we just go on the quiet places, and we go in the cycle path as well on the road. I
will say a couple of years ago, because I mean, when I had a few months not working, I was using mine all the time to get around with here. And I was being respectful on the path. And this woman in her mobility scooter came zooming past me and like was flying. I just almost wet myself laughing because it was so funny.
Completely. And so what was I saying? I was saying that haven't worn many shoes this week. And so I kind of went and dug in the archives, and I did put on those Thomas Campbell What the Dunks this week.
We looked at them on Wednesday, didn't we?
We did a little bit, but I did a little bit of a lace swap.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, so I put in one of the orange laces to really like mess with your head. So one orange lace, one white lace, with the aglets that were different. So we've got those lurking, which I think we'll have another look at because I really like them. We've also got, I was meaning to take a picture of these today. It's the anti-hero skateboarding. So the anti-hero Blazer GT low shoe from a couple of years ago, and I had another look at the Blazer Edge Pack, the white one of them. But I swapped in the blue lace on one of the shoes because I want SJ's opinion and your opinions on whether that's should I swap the lace? And then obviously Leroy triggered me to go and have a look on Nike.com. I know that's not what we really all want to do at the moment, but I can't seem to find these grey ones on any indie skate stores, and so they're on Nike at the moment in my size. So I was debating that amongst other things, amongst many other shoes that are coming out at the moment. So I thought we'd have a look at those. I believe you brought down a shoe, SJ.
I'm wearing a shoe.
You're wearing a shoe?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so let's get what the dunk up first, SJ, because I think it's worth having a good look at these again. And I did do a little Instagram story, kind of like a stop motion of the lace going in and out and swapping.
Do you know, now I like it when I see pictures of different laces in sneakers.
Yeah.
But because, now I'm going to sound like a real idiot here, but because the quality on the second pair of laces is never as good as the ones that they're laced with, I just don't like to swap them out.
What do you mean the quality?
No. They're just not as nice as those. They're not as fat.
It's the same lace.
No,
isn't
they're
it?
not. No, they're not.
Right. Okay. I think we should ask the people.
I don't think they are.
We should ask the people. Right. We're going to bring this in. This is SJ versus the people on the quality of the second lace. So I'm going to bring this into you. Oh, SJ Duck. Now you can all see that. Yeah. You can see that. See the quality, like that's a standard SB lace, yeah? Now I'm going to whip that out. So that's lace 1. Then we're going to go in for, no, SJ's going to duck. Now, do we think that that's the same quality? So that's 2. This is not something I'd anticipate doing tonight. Yes, that's what, see, Aussie, right, so 1.
They just don't look as good to me.
2.
Maybe I need to.
They're the same.
Glasses.
So that's Leroy saying. So SJ, are
Yes.
you telling me that you prefer therefore lace 1, the original lace, or do you prefer lace 2?
I think I prefer the original.
So lace 1. I've been waiting all night to press a button that just went. It's so silly. Right, so silly. Right, so we're just going to flip to the other camera now because I know we looked at these the other night, but they are, the twist on the orange laces is playing with my, okay, let me have a look.
Yeah, they are twisted.
Yeah, but that was really hard to do. I would had to lace them up in a stop motion style. So literally in, step back, frame, in, step back, take the picture, in. You get how I did it, but yeah, it really that
Somebody had too much time on their hands, I would say.
Somebody had a day off, and so anyway, so we're gonna come.
And lace sneakers.
And so I thought I'd just make a little stop motion movie on sneakers lacing themselves because I had nothing better to do. I just feel I get I'm finding I need to get some creative bursts out of me at the moment.
What? By lacing sneakers?
Yeah, doing it in an interesting way. So what do we think? Do we like the orange, everyone? Let's see if I can hide my face. There we go. Do we like the orange?
I prefer the white.
But
There we
SJ's
go.
all about the white. See, I'm inclined.
For me, there's so much going on with the sneaker.
But that's why I reckon you go even further.
Oh, well,
And you have one orange
okay.
lace
We'll disagree. This
and one
evening
white
then.
lace. Okay. Nah, the white look better. So I think Ryan's calling it. And I think he's basically everyone's agreeing with you, SJ. Yeah, okay. So I won't make the Thomas Campbell What the Dunk, the lace controversy part 2 stop motion video where this lace gets booted out, and we make my therapy is relacing and trying. I like that. There we go. I think that's cool. Oh, finally, someone's on my side. Finally, and Andy knows how a thing or two about colour, and laces, and just rocking stuff. To be fair, honest, I'd have done one of each 2. Exactly. Now, what we could do if we were really going to take this further.
Are we just going to talk about you lacing these sneakers all night?
No, not at all. I was just curious. Like I could attempt to double lace them. People come back to my side. It's SJ. Okay. In the spaniel style. We'll move that out. We'll move that out the way. We will, everyone. We'll move it out the way as I just put those down there. And we should. SJ. So
yes. What?
What's on your feet?
Well, so we recorded another podcast yesterday.
We did.
And we had a chat with somebody.
We did.
Can I say who?
You did. You can.
Okay. We chatted. Can't talk. With our American friend, Toxic Cylon, from Instagram, and he was asking me about a pair of sneakers, which I haven't actually really worn, so I thought I'd put them on.
Do it.
They are. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get them off quickly.
Well,
they are.
Now, you did bar class earlier today, like the virtual version of it. So why don't you see if you can get your leg on the table?
I can get my leg up easily.
Come on, girl. Here we go. Right. So, amazing. Now, can I? This is. Well, I hadn't planned on this. Right. Can you spin your foot the other? I want the people to see that. What about?
Why don't you get me to put the other leg up?
Swap legs. Come on, SJ. Swap legs. Let's see if we can. Now, can we see that there? That is amazing. Right. You're gonna have to take these off because these I'd forgotten how good they were. They are. Right. So this is the Maharishi Air Force One high collab. It's high, yeah, SJ? Or is it a mid?
I think it's a high, actually.
Okay, no, we'll flip to the front there.
There you go.
Because these shoes and right, so the red is wool, and it's supposed to represent the
military wool.
It's the tunics.
Talk of the devil.
Oh, hey, Toxic. There you go. So inspired by a conversation that we had with Toxic yesterday.
They're on my feet.
Yeah, so, and these are absolutely banging, and I am absolutely gutted that I don't have them. They are absolute fire. There's so much going on. How flexible do you think SJ is? Twist this way, that way. Well, the thing is, like, it's ex-ballet dancer from way back in the day. Apparently had trials with the Royal...
What do you mean apparently?
Oh, see, whenever I describe it as having trials with the Royal Ballet way back when, I get, like, looked at. So yes, SJ did have trials with the Royal Ballet way back when she was much younger. But still doing the yoga now, still doing all the flexibility, unlike me. So I would say that these are one of the shoes I'm most gutted that I didn't get.
Yeah, and I mean, they are just too nice. This is what I was saying yesterday. They're just, the materials are just so nice on them. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to wear them though, but yeah, just so nice. So nice.
And yes, Annex, I am backpedaling like mad. Like mad. Yeah, completely. Let's just put that on the screen so that I can make the utter humiliation of myself right now. That is an amazing shoe, SJ. I didn't realize you'd actually put that on when you were upstairs.
Yeah.
They are so nice. So nice. Is that the polar video in the background? It is, Owen. Good spot. Good spot. It's a really good one. Just playing away. Just giving you all something to look at. So, so did you bring anything else down, SJ?
No.
Okay, so now.
I'm not going to be able to get this back on.
Well, we'll just leave it down there for the moment. Now, do we want to go and have a look at those anti-hero blazer lows? Because I really been meaning to take a picture of them. I certainly did, Toxic.
I really like these. You've actually got way too many nice blazers.
You can't have too many nice blazers. These sat for a long time.
Well, they did, but again, just trying to find a pair of my size, remember?
It's always the problem. It's always a problem. I don't think it's difficult because, like, how's the store know what it's gonna think? But just have a look, people. The materials on these are so nice. They are the anti-hero. Oh my word! Actually, let's swap cameras because I can't do it to that one very well. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we're going to just put that there. Ooh, it's not working so well tonight. Zoom. Zoom. It's a bit dark. I've gone for the moody look tonight with the lighting, and I probably shouldn't have done. But yeah, I'm going to put pictures of these on Instagram this week because they are so nice. So nice. And the suede on them, the nap of the suede is just amazing. I love a GT Blazer. Hence why I've got a pair on now. Actually, I've got those bruised peach on. Of course I have. I've always got the bruised peach on. So yeah, and I've got the Dunk Highs as well for those, which are the grey. So Ozzy, the grey is the grey is classic. I think with these, they're understated, yeah. So the grey is super understated, but you need to look at like the suede on them, or like the what do you call that? The nap of it is amazing. In fact, I would say like they're virgin on Nubuck, aren't they? What'd you say, SJ?
Well, again, these remind me ever so slightly of the deconstructed. The materials used on them, it's that nice.
Sometimes SB really pull out some. Yes. So I was going to say SB just pull out really great materials. I've just seen an amazing comment that I'm very excited about. So the orange label Bruin mids. I'm really excited to see them. So that's that, SJ. We'll save those Blazer mid those Blazer edge for I think for half time. And yes, there will be a half time. So it's been a bit of a quiet week, I think, on news. Now clearly there's been a bit of news today.
Has there? Oh yes, there has.
Yes.
Well, not today. It's been all over the weekend.
Yeah, but first of all, let me just check that that's all in play, I think. So I'm going to flip to the news now, and let's just. Sorry, I've just got to move some of my things around the screen so I can actually see what I'm doing here. There we go. So we're going to flip to the news, and first off, and more because we were talking about yesterday. Let's just kill the sound level so I can see what I'm seeing. We were talking with our friend Toxic yesterday about Converse and how they're not really respected, certainly amongst his friends or the people that he talks with. So I just thought it was really interesting that Fear of God are kind of putting out a Luxe Converse Chuck 70 collaboration. Now, it's just classic, but I think it's the materials on these.
They've been on raffles recently.
These are so nice.
Oh, and Strix has got a pair.
Strix has got them.
Sandy. There we go.
Yeah.
See?
Everyone's getting these bad boys. Let's put that there as well. Boom. So I just wanted, like, I hadn't noticed the materials on them. The leather on the tongue looks absolutely mental. I'm loving the wraparound laces on these. They just look really nice.
Yeah, I'm the same as Jay Dolan. I kind of slept on these, and they are really nice. I hadn't appreciated quite how nice they were, and particularly after our conversation yesterday, and what I said a couple of months ago to you, that I've kind of wanted a new pair of these for summer. I was thinking of getting a Comme des Garçons pair, but I actually prefer those.
These are, I think these are. I think the build of these will be better than the Comme des Garçons.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Like the Comme des Garçons ones are just literally canvas with the design on them.
And as Toxic says, the simplicity and craft are superb.
Yeah, just so nice.
So let's flick back. So that was that. But then obviously the news that was dropping last night, the Ben and Jerry's SB Dunk Low collab. Now, first of all, when Jay Dolan, he sent me the image on Instagram, I was like, are these real? And so, like, let's just look. They are a bit crazy. Like, first of all, they look absolutely bonkers, and I love a shoe that looks bonkers. Absolutely mental. I don't know what's going on in the chat, but SJ is sniggering next to me here.
I'm just laughing at Owen's emoji face.
These are so nice. I am definitely all in for these. And then there's just that's true, Leroy, but I think this will be one of those ones in the future. But let's just put Leroy's thoughts up.
Very me, these, Andy.
Let's have another look. I love in the materials. I love like they're using like that horse-hairy calf hair. Thank you, SJ. To represent. Well, actually, that makes sense, doesn't it? Cows.
Yes.
It's so nice. So nice. It is like they've basically taken Ben and Jerry and just smashed them into SB here.
They're pretty bonkers.
And yeah, that swoosh, the Lewis, definitely reminds me of the waffle ones. So,
do you know when I looked at these though? I know that they're very Ben and Jerry's.
Mm-hmm.
This won't mean anything to anybody else apart from us.
Go on.
Remember that the ice cream place in Oxford? There were two of them, one in Jericho, one on the Cowley Road.
Oh yeah, something and something.
Yeah, it actually
Frank
reminded
and or some
yeah, it actually reminded me of them.
Yeah, so if you've ever been to Oxford in the UK, and I'm sure not many people on the stream necessarily have, there is two ice creams. Oh, there used to be two ice cream shops in the town, and these markings.
Very simple. I don't know why it just reminds me.
They're
of
not
them.
a dog, are they? Okay. So in the world that I live in, outside of sneakers, everyone's getting excited about Quibi. Now, Quibi is going to be it's a mobile only premium content app with high quality content. And randomly there's oh yes, Alwyn knows the shop. Okay, amazing, go. Good. Yeah. Yes, and it is near there completely, Alwyn. So, but Lena Waithe is making a show that will be only 10 minutes long, every episode, and it's about sneaker culture rather than sneakers. And I just thought I'd just play this little bit here because I'm really intrigued. I thought there was just going to be rubbish content on Quibi, but now I'm intrigued.
This is not a show about sneakers. This is a show about sneaker culture.
That's our closet, by the way. He's just like, this guy must have come to our house. Like, he must have come to the house. So yeah, I'm really intrigued about what that's going to be like. Literally, I can't quite imagine. So I can't imagine what Quibi's going to be like. But that's it's weird. My work world and my not work world clashing again. So anyway, let's move on. So I know not many of you like the AF1 React DMSX Dimension 6, but they've gone all black. Does anybody like them yet?
Nah.
I'm still intrigued.
I don't like a black AF1.
What? An AF1 should be black or white. Those are the most classic colours.
Yeah, I obviously like a white one. When they're black, they do remind me of like school shoes, which is why I just don't think I like them.
Yeah, these are definitely not like any school shoes I wore.
I know, but I don't know what it is. I just don't like
back
black. Yes.
Yes.
You'd never seen it before, had you?
No, because I'd never wore shoes like that at school. As those LX. Yes, everyone. Okay, everybody. I'm a fool. I am the fool. Okay. Oh. Oh my word, Lewis.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, Lewis. That's not me. Genuinely, that is not me. That is Streamlabs.
The bot is at it again.
The bot is back. In fact, let's add the bot to the broadcast just to show. I've really got to teach that bot a thing or two. I really have. Okay, so we'll move on from these because nobody's feeling them apart from me. But more because I just want to try them on.
Why?
I'm curious about I said last week, I'm really curious about the comfort levels on them. Exactly. So
Yeah, but who's going to wear white pants?
I might.
No, because they just get
Hey, Lewis,
filthy.
don't worry. Don't worry. It's the bot, and I haven't trained it enough yet. I haven't been out training with it recently. I was training with the dog today, but not with the bot. I should spend more time training the bot rather than the thing. Off-white pants. Okay, here we go. We're gonna move on. It's another AF1, but it's the level 8. It's but a utility. Now they've cut out the swoosh on these, SJ, and I quite like them.
Yeah, see, I actually don't mind those. They're quite clean.
Yeah, they're clean, aren't they? And I do know a gentleman in New York who doesn't have who's from New York. He's from the Bronx. He doesn't have any AF1s in his closet. I think, Mr. Toxic, you need to buy these. You need to, like, they're nice. They're nice. So I thought of you when I
JD special.
Oh, you guys are killing me this week. You guys are killing me this week. Let's flick through the pictures because there is a black one as well, SJ, and I know. See, what about that?
Yeah, they don't look as bad when they're black with a white sole, but it's when they're all black. I just can't. No.
Okay.
No.
And Andy, exactly. Toxic doesn't have any uptowns. Can you believe it? I was shocked when we learnt yesterday.
You're giving away all the secrets from the next podcast.
No, it's like over an hour long. There's loads of gold in there. Loads of gold. And if you haven't listened to this week's podcast with Leroy, he's in the chat at the moment. You should go and look for it. It's Sneakers and Stories on Spotify, or go and look on YouTube. It was our last upload. I've listened to it. This is really bad. I was queuing up outside the grocery store today for about 45 minutes. And I put on my own podcast to listen to because I was really entertained by it. It's so bad.
Is that what you had on?
Yes.
I wonder what you had on when you came back with your earpod.
Yeah, I totally did. I was like so amused by the conversation that we had. It's so bad. And Leroy, I don't think you offended anybody. It's a great podcast. I really enjoyed it. I think I think that's really a shout out to Leroy for just being a great guest. Like, it was just great to talk to.
Yeah, it was good fun doing that.
Yeah, definitely.
They've all been fun.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go. It was Air Max Day this week.
Last week.
Last week, yep. And Nike dropped something on us.
Did they?
Yeah, they dropped.
Pass me by.
You're not really into the Air Max, are you? But they dropped the Adapt Auto Max. They kind of have put that self-lacing technology on an Air Max.
You know that spaceship we keep seeing?
Yeah. The space station.
The space station. They should only be worn on that space station.
And Jay Dolan, come on everybody! You know I love a bit of tech. You know I do.
No,
they're a little bit out there.
A little bit. Look at that sole.
They've got to put the technology in somewhere.
How? I mean, you would look a right idiot in those.
I'm like like I'm never going to buy these because I have said, you know, I think the price point of these is way too much. But yeah, and it is a mag blue for sure. These are bad. Everyone's laughing at me now because I was really, look, I just love a bit of tech. And like these are slowly getting closer. Imagine if they put these in a Dunk. You know I'd be all over them. No matter how these look like, oh dear, Alwyn, come on. Here we go. It doesn't look bad from that angle. All right, I'll move on.
Are they on the scales?
No, so what they're on right now, that's the charging mat.
Right, okay.
And it looks like Andy and Alwyn are having a bit of a Manchester Sheffield kind of. Leroy. Sorry, brain function then. Apologies, everyone. Right, here we go. So I was also talking to a gentleman yesterday about New Balance. And there's and I'm not going to say this right. It's a Yunwa Wannabe New Balance collab. I can't say it.
Go on, just bring it up.
Right, you ready?
Go on.
It's a lovely runner. Now, we were talking about runners yesterday. It's a classic.
What does that say round the back?
It will have... it'll say man. So it'll say Yuna Wannabe man. Kind of. Lovely.
No, that isn't what it says.
I don't know what it says. I can't see them. Pull the trigger. Everyone's like, yeah, that's exactly like. I really like them though. I'm just not sure that I'm going to get them. All right, so we've not got much left. I promise you, because it's been a bit.
Oh dear.
Oh.
The bot's back.
Oh
The
dearie
bot's
me!
back.
I don't even know what Leroy said. Let's see what Leroy said. Like, is that really?
What has he said? I can't see it.
Apparently, chill with using Vaillancourt by order of the AI. Did I really write that when I was training the bot? Oh, dearie me. I'm trying to see. Leroy hasn't said anything bad at all. Right, let's move on. So let's go to Undefeated. Air Max 90. Now, I wasn't so keen on the other colours. This kind of... SJ, thoughts?
Sorry, I was just reading the bot stuff. Hang on, what are these?
These are the Undefeated Air Max 90 in Pacific Blue. I think the bot's just gone mad.
Yeah. No.
No one's feeling them, are they?
No.
Okay. Not even the little ones to have on my desk at work that I won't ever see for a while. Okay. All right, SJ. Next. Well, you mentioned to me that Stussy and Nike were getting back together. And I
got all excited.
And I got all excited
for a little bit, didn't
for
you?
a moment, and then I realised it wasn't with SB. But the other thing was, if you've all listened to the Andy and Anthony, welcome. I'm just going to add you. Join in with the chat. Like there's all sorts going on tonight. Oh my word! Stop triggering the bot, everyone. So let's move to the Stussy collab. Now, I was hoping it was an SB, but it's clearly not. Now, the reason why I sort of pulled these up as well is I love the very simple clothes that they're going to put together with this pack. But one half of the annex talked to us on the podcast the other week just about how much they really like the Spiridion. It was Lance, and he was just going on and saying, like, he just really likes it. And so we've got a Spiridion caged here. What did we think? It's always an unusual. I don't know. There's a few details. Yeah, the blacks. I'm not sure. And the blacks look like bowling shoes, I think.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of these, to be honest. I kind of like the grey sweater, but I'm not going into a raffle for a grey sweater. I can't be dealing with that.
A grey sweater.
A grey sweater.
Well, I can always order you a grey sweater.
Oh, Annex disappointed. There we go.
Oh, so disappointed. Well, I suppose that the annex, like, what were you looking for? We didn't, but I am coming up to that in a moment, Anthony. So I suppose if we look at this Spiridion here, and you're right, Alwyn, the clothes are clean on this. What would the annex want from a Spiridion Stussy collab? That is the question.
It just feels like a random sneaker for them to collab on, in my opinion. Totally random.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't get it myself, but...
Yeah, and like the clothes are really clean, but I just can't be dealing with going in for a raffle for a sweater.
Right, so... Okay, so everyone's not feeling them. We are going to get onto the Isle Nike SB Blazer. I've pulled up Instagram, so it might look a little bit weird while I just maneuver it around the page so we can all see it. Now, I know that these are already showing on Note as coming in. My assumption is that they will be available in all your favourite skate shops. Now, I was talking to you about these.
You were. You got
dinner.
quite excited about these earlier.
I did. I really like that.
Hang on, is that that's a blazer, right?
It's a blazer mid. It's all black, but I love this detail here, this patch on the side. It's really nice. And actually, if you go, they did put a video up of them dipping the thing. Now, apparently, on the inner sole, I've not seen these. See, Alwyn doesn't like the patch. Now, I like the patch. I really like the patch. Right, now let's just have a quick look on their Instagram, because in fact I'll follow them live. There we go. I'm sure they put a video up of them dipping the patch. Now I'm curious as well if there's going to be any clothes that come with these, which I think...
Like a bit of tie-dye, didn't you?
I do like a bit of tie-dye. There was a time when I did used to do that sort of thing. So yeah, there we go. They're dipping it in there. Boom. It's kind of random, but I think it is. It's a bit punky, and it is I think it's a London brand, isn't it? From a couple of London skaters, old school dudes. I really like them. I'm feeling blazers at the moment. Right, so we are going to come back to the main camera, and I'm just going to put that on the screen because I think completely, Anthony. There we go. So we're back. We're back on the front. So that was the news this week. It was a bit of a weird week. That's what I pulled up. So here we go. We do have, though. So it's funny that we ended on a blazer there. So we've got down there, down on the side, we've got the blazer edge. Now I did a single lace swap earlier on these because I wanted to kind of get SJ's opinion and all of your opinions. It's so hard to get dunks in the state. To be honest, Anthony, it's hard to get dunks everywhere at the moment. There's so much hype around them. So what do we think, SJ? I did the lace swap. I put in the blue versus the white. And actually, let's show everybody. Let's show the camera. So I've done the blue. So I swapped in the blue. And then there's the white. Ooh, oh dear, I'm kicking everything there. So there. Well, what do we all think? I'm feeling it.
What, the blue?
Yeah. I like the contrast. Like, let's just take that all the way to the camera. I love the contrast of that. I was going to take some pictures of these this week as well, but I'm also tempted to get the grey.
You haven't worn these yet, have you?
No, because I was having a moment of, it's filthy in this country. Actually, let's swap to that. Yeah, the blue looks good, doesn't it, Jay Dolan? So, yeah, look, it's not bad. It's done all right. It's all right, you know. So do you still like them as a silhouette, SJ?
What, these?
Yeah.
I do, but as I said, there was just something about them that just wasn't quite for me. I don't know what it was.
I have.
They're nice though.
It's a cool sneaker. I put red in my blazer edge. Yep, that would
Yeah,
work well.
red in these would
can
look
see
really
that.
good.
And I have the blue. It's a cool sneaker. Yeah, it is. The best colorway for sure. Right. Okay. Blue lace is nice, but grey laces would make the shoes go with more outfits. See, I like the contrast. I love the contrast. When it comes to shoes, I love the contrast that you can see. You know, I always try and swap something out so you don't. It just, I don't know. I sometimes think that lace is just, it all blends.
See, I thought I'd really regret not getting these, but I don't.
But if I
Which
got them in the
surprises me.
grey,
I like the grey. They don't have the grey in my size though.
no, they seem to only have it in
Big boy size.
yeah, my kind of sizes. Let's see what Lewis.
I tell you what it is. Actually, I've just remembered what it is.
What
I
is
don't.
it?
What I didn't like about these.
What?
Now these have that same sort of. I don't want to describe it as toweling, but it is kind of a toweling type heel padding on the inside, and I've got this on my orange label white blazers, my black and white ones, which I absolutely love, but it's so hard to keep that in a bit clean.
I think with these though, SJ, I don't think I want to keep them clean.
No, I get that, and I think the outside will stay relatively clean. I think it's just this bit where it like rubs on your socks and like I don't know. It's just gonna get really grotty, and I think that's just what I didn't really like about them. It's just a weird material that they've used there, and it really does like soak up the dirt.
The dirt.
Yeah,
The dirt.
but they're nice.
I could definitely see why that inside would bother, even though you see.
Yeah, it's kind of like toweling / cotton wool type feel. It's really weird. But yeah.
And then we'll add the following comment. And there we go.
Maybe they should have made it red or something to give it a bit of contrast.
Yeah, I think so.
Then it wouldn't get grotty.
So that was. I was just looking for someone's opinion. Really, I was.
Apart from mine, because I was like, meh.
Right. I think it's time, everyone. I think it's time.
Dear.
You guys like the olive oil GR blazer? I do like that blazer.
Have I seen that? The
yeah.
olive oil.
There's a blazer sort of with this olivey colour.
Is there?
That's a GR.
Play nice. And last but not least.
Yeah. What'd you bring down?
Well, these are yours.
Oh, yes. I forgot I brought these down. Aha. So, I finally broke out the Ishod Wear Chukka XT this week. I don't know why I waited so long. They are so nice. The only annoying thing, and I know you told me at the time, SJ, to send them back.
Oh, yeah. I'd totally forgotten all about that.
So like, I'm just going to show this to everyone. Here we go. Like, you can't really see under the lights, but above that first star towards the toe box, there's a mark. And they came like that. And I didn't really want to send them back. But yeah, they're really nice. The materials on them.
Again, it's like the deconstructed materials. Yeah.
You have a look.
Yeah, no, these are really nice. I mean, if they hadn't have had, like, I know that's what you get on these, but if they didn't have the toe box, I probably would have got these.
So Anthony's been trying to find them on Goat and StockX. The one pair of Ishods that I wish I'd bought and I held off buying so much was the mismatched dunks, the green and the yellow dunks from a couple of years ago. They were sort of perforated, or they looked perforated. Do you remember them?
Yeah, I do, and they went on sale in quite a few places.
I know,
as well.
and I still didn't pull the trigger, and now I kind of regret it.
Actually, these are really bad quality, isn't it?
Well, I suppose they've been worn to skate.
I know. I just hadn't appreciated how many little. Well, what was that noise?
Someone's banging upstairs. Where's Huxley?
He's down. He's still down here.
Well, I think it's our neighbours just going in and out. even though we have social distancing and the lockdown in this country, our neighbours still are very active in and out of their house. But that's a whole other story.
So Lewis Henderson is saying, would you match those with a bold or reserved outfit as the shoes are nice but very plain?
I would probably match them with bold pants, bold socks, and plain top. I can see already there's a pair of, I've got a pair of, what would you call them?
You got your, I can see,
Check pants. You
or
know?
your pinstripe
Yeah.
ones.
And I think SJ's detecting Mr. Beast. Exactly. SJ's always just picking apart my shoes. It's like, but anyway, I love these. Like I wish I got them out sooner. The UK weather doesn't do much for that, so I can wear these around the house.
That's a great summer sneaker.
Oh, completely. It's so clean. So we're gonna go one more time into the camera there. That looks really nice. And we're gonna switch cameras. And I just have a look, see if we can get that in the focus. So nice. So nice. I just love this on the XT. I've got others. I've got the Donny XT as well. Such a great shoe. I've actually got loads of blazers.
You have actually.
For some,
you've got more than.
I didn't realise I had so many blazers. I thought I had more dunks, but now I'm starting to question how many dunks I've got versus the blazers.
I know you've still got way more dunks and blazers, but you've got a lot of.
What colour are they? They're kind of
They're kind of bone, I would
sail
say.
or bone.
Yeah.
And thanks, Anthony. Yeah, well, it's more like I think I wouldn't say that we review sleepers. We just review a lot of SBs, and I think a couple of years ago, or a few years ago, there wasn't any hype, and we just buy what we like. Invariably, I do make the occasional mistake and go a little bit left field, but generally with SBs, Mr. Blazer figured it out. Yeah. I hadn't even thought. See, I could be Mr. B, and I don't have any D's in my name. Anyway, I think we should move to Instagram because there is a lot to do on Instagram tonight. There has been, because everyone's in some sort of lockdown wherever they are in the world, they've been going heavy on the gram, and I have a lot to look at.
Is there anyone that's on that isn't in lockdown and is like sort of business as normal? I'm curious. From
I don't know.
Anywhere around the world.
I don't know, but the first thing it was something that actually popped up, and I don't know if this is true. So I'm just going to show this. I'm going to flip to Instagram. We're going to go there. Yeah, then we're going to go and get the soundboard ready. So these dunks. And Jay Dolan's still going to work. Well, stay safe out there. Yeah. So these dunks, SJ, they're apparently the next FTC collab. What do you think?
Really?
Apparently.
I'm not. I like them, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just going to say it.
Yeah.
You need to see that in hand.
Okay. Well, I like them, so I'm giving them a fire boom for me. But we all know that this is what's going to happen.
Oh, for sure.
Just because they're a dunk. And Jay Dolan's not going to work through choice. Wow. Well, as I said, just stay safe out there. So we have Lil Jon 310 with the Freddy Kruegers. And I just love this set of stuff. He's got all the bits and pieces. So they get fire from me because we'll just never see these shoes ever until the hype for dunk disappears and everything collapses out. No, these are always hyped. And they're just an amazing shoe. I found this picture funny. So Stussy Cherry Dunks. Someone imitating one of our. I think we should all start doing this. Take the pictures of the Jenners in some way or other, and mimic the pose if we've got the shoe. So, Fruto Mike in Milan. Well, first of all, stay safe, but also you definitely get in the fire for that because that's just funny. So sneakers and other stuff. I really like this picture. I just love, like, look at that. What, are you laughing at the
Yeah,
picture?
I'm laughing at the picture.
Okay, well, what's going on in the chat? So this is good. This is amazing. Right, so here we go.
I love that picture. That's awesome.
So now Levi might pop up a few times because, yeah, just look at these. Boom. And here we go. Now, so
There they are again.
there they are again. I just had to do it, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna give it 2.
Hype.
Oh, so hyped. So then we've got Joshua or Mr. Zibdin.
With the Hornets.
With the Hornets. I was chatting with him on Instagram today about these.
You've got these.
I've got these.
You've never worn them.
I've worn them once.
Oh, okay.
But he got all the stuff from Black Sheep as well with them. So he's
It's
got
a funny picture.
yeah. He takes some amazing pictures. He's a teacher, and his school's locked down.
There we go.
Yeah. So yes, fire in the house for you, sir. Here we go. So reverse wheat. Let's just do it. And if you like, if you definitely want to get featured on this, don't forget to tag us or at us. You know, I obviously go through and save all these pictures through the week. But yeah, it's here we go. So Matty AO18 with the Easter vibes with the Spectrums. I am a little disappointed that I slept on these. They're so, like, just because of I love the gum sole on these. So that's for you, Matty. Here we go. SB underscore set.
Oh, just so nice.
I just love the fake kicks, but they're so nice. So nice. Who cares if they're fake? In this instance. Right, okay. DJ Sia. Now, this is with the Foot Patrol collab on the Superstars. I really like the materials on these. That sort of leather that they've got, and like, let's just have another look closer. Look at that. What do you think, SJ?
They're actually really nice.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh yes, getting some fire in tonight. So
Supreme.
yeah, the
Dunk.
I still haven't worn the black and silver yet. I need to do it.
Yeah.
I need to do it. Oh, no audio on that one. Oh, that's a bit weird. Oh, delayed audio while that sorts itself out. Then we got with the Annex, and man after my own heart there, drinking a nice sour.
With the Paris.
With the Paradunks. Look at that. So nice. And the weather looks lovely.
Right, it wasn't shorts weather. It really wasn't.
Yeah, but we're southern softies.
I could have quite happily, like, had 10 layers on today. It's flipping freezing.
So Jay Dolan in the P-Rods that I still need to edit the on foot for.
You do.
Yes. So nice. Here we go. What do we think of this? This GR that's coming in June apparently.
I really like it. I think it was I might have saved that.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's a really nice GR.
Yeah. And it was see the Annex are saying that it was warm enough. I suspect the Annex have got like a greenhouse over their garden that's protecting them from the wind and stuff, and that's why it looks tropical. Honestly,
It's so cold here. Like, that wind is Baltic.
Left. It's a triple Belgian. I haven't, and I'm slightly scared by that, Anthony. I am scared by this beer. I can't drink stuff that strong. Was part of the Havana night pack, but got dropped. Ah, shame. Okay, so let's have a look. What have we got here? I didn't go in for these, but I do think that this picture looks good.
Yeah, I really like the pants that Glax has got on there.
Glax has got
Super
some
nice.
fire on there. So we got Chew Soul coming up next. I had we only just put these away.
Yeah, we put those away yesterday.
Yeah. These are so nice. I can't even say it. Anyway, we're just going to do that. Fruito Mike again. Like,
It's an all right collection.
It's not bad, is it? It's all right, you know. It's all right, you know.
Right, you know.
Like, just let's just see how we can flex. So nice though. Glad to say I've got some in there. A nice spread as well.
You've got a fair few of those.
Yeah, I was just looking at. Yeah, actually, I've got a fair few of those. I still want the bears in the middle. Right. Okay. So I just thought I'd pull these out because they still look amazing. The safari still look amazing, and it's Embridges. So fire for you, sir.
Yeah, they are really nice.
This is my last pair. And everyone I know has done the 5, and I know a few of you have tagged us. And it is the it was the Murasakis. You're right there, Jay Dolan. I know I haven't done my 5 yet.
Night, Aussie.
It's a night, Aussie. Nice to have you with us this week. And yes. So this is my last pair. Did I give fire for that? I'm going to do it again because I forgot. So here we go. We have got Royos with the Amsterdam. I know we all talked about these the other week. And Kiefer says, if only had that collection. I still like these. I still like these Amsterdams that are all that way.
They look way better
on foot.
Say every time. Yeah, like the materials in that picture actually look really nice. And that's what I said, the materials would make or break that as a sneaker.
I'm going to do it again. And then, Andy. Chinatown Market with the Puma Future Riders. Fire pants, fire shoes, fire socks.
All the fires.
So much fire. And in fact, I think Andy gets 2 fire booms. Yes, completely. So that's a lot of Instagram this week, people. Yeah, it's so good, and complete drip with that for sure. So I think we're nearly at time, SJ.
I know. It's like I was just thinking. It's 9:00, which means that's nearly the weekend gone.
Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it?
It does suck.
Can't believe the weekend is over.
The weekend's actually gone like super quick, and I'm just like, oh, as much as I love work, the thought of
going back
to my little desk and just like sitting here by myself again is a bit meh.
Well, you can always come down and join me in the basement.
No, I can't work down here. It's too dark.
It is too dark. It's very dark down here. So people, that's us for this week. Now, I have put in already, I've scheduled the Wednesday waffle. So, what are you doing, SJ?
It's not me.
Okay, is the dog moving?
Yeah.
Okay, so Huxley's moving. So I've scheduled the Wednesday waffle already. I do like the darkness, yes, completely.
It was quite funny. We were on the same work call in the week.
Yeah.
And Mr. B popped up with this little setting behind him, and one of my colleagues messaged me and said, "Is he about to do an unboxing?"
Oh dear, dearie me, I wasn't. So I would say it's 3 here. 3 in the afternoon?
So
Anthony must be in Texas, maybe, or are you on? Is it Central?
Yeah, that must be on Central Time because it's 1 o'clock in San Francisco.
So so I just want so we'll be back on Wednesday, at 8 p.m. And don't forget to listen to the podcast, subscribe, and all that malarkey. Everyone, stay safe yourselves. Do what you need to do.
Yeah, have a good week.
Yep, and we will see you next Sunday. And you never know, we might put out a sneaker unboxing this week. Hopefully, SJ gets a package this week, and we get to put out a sneaker unboxing. Yeah. So stay safe, stay chill. If you want to chat with us, we're on Instagram, of course. And we will we'll see you in the next one of these.
Yeah, have a good week all, and stay safe.
Yep. Au revoir.
Bye.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant stay. On behalf of the flight crew,